First things first, these are the people currently on 2B2T. Okay, now first a little explanation. It's been a while. Part of that is due to the negative feedback I received and lack of positive feedback. Also, I found that the travelogue style of YouTube was quite suited to how I wanted to play, because I wanted to play more often than I wanted to post. So other people on YouTube will recognize this location. This is Dr. Zombie's 2 Cows base, and this is what happens to a base after people find out where it is. And it's actually quite amusing that I'm here. Okay, I came here because I was looking for pumpkins, but so end of last time I was looking for food. I had found some food. After that, I decided to actually come visit this base, so I came and looked for it. So I mean, a little bit of still a functioning some stuff here. There's what I've got in my inventory. Not a heck of a lot. Functioning garden with various bits and pieces. Not much else. So anyway, I came to here and wandered around. I then left this location to visit, just basically go off in a direction. I set up a base, and because there's no cows here, set up a base and started mining and building. Found a spawner, built a grinder, an XP grinder around the spawner, and then realized that I had no cows, so no source of leather. And the cows, although some I did get some, yes, wonderful little example. Although I did get some mobs respawning, I didn't get any cows. And actually, cows are pretty difficult to respawn. You have to get lucky. So I decided to leave that base and go looking for cows, and I discovered a massive, absolutely massive mushroom island, which I then used as a base for time. Built what I call a vertically integrated leather factory. So I had all the I was making, had sugar cane for making paper, I had the leather, I had wood. It was all great and wonderful. I then left that after I'd gotten sufficient leather for making the bookshelves for my enchantment table. I then left and started to go back towards my my base. Towards was a relative thing, because I had actually gotten turned around and was going in the wrong direction. So from there, after I realized that, I then had a revelation. You see, I'd loaded up an an X-ray mod, Ambient Occlusions X-ray mod, which is actually quite nice because it's basically just an X-ray mod. And let me show you what an X-ray mod can do. This is typically, you do an X-ray mod, this is what you will see. Okay. Oh, need to toggle off the chat. There we are. So this is your typical X-ray mod. Look and see all of the different, there's probably even some diamond down there. All the different ores and anything else, etc. But the nice thing about Animated Occlusions X-ray mod is you can set up your own sets of what you want to look for. So for example, this one, pumpkin. I was looking for pumpkins, so I turned on pumpkin. Nether portals, so I can see where nether portals are. This also has for, oh, there they are, spawners. So if I look for moss cobblestone and the spawner block, so you can see spawners. There's actually quite a few around here. What this shows me, a couple things. One, there's really no point in trying to hide a base, because I mean, if I want to, I can set up something where it just looks for stuff which is going to be at a base, whether it be chests or crafting tables or whatever else, so I can go and find them. It'll look through walls, and there's no way of preventing this. I mean, on the server, a little bit there's certain anti-X-ray stuff which will make it harder to find ores, but all the data is downloaded, is sent to the client, and the client then can display it as it wants. So there's really no need to build such an elaborate hidden base, because it won't stay hidden forever. What saves you on 2B2T is being near nothing. The more remote you are, the less there's stuff around you, the more likely it is that your base will not be found for some time. The other thing I realized on doing that is, with the X-ray mod, is I could, as I was doing, looking for spawners, and I had this idea of finding a couple spawners that were adjacent to each other and building a dual spawner XP grinder, whatever, so that have some fun with that. So I tunneled down to near the bedrock and picked up some diamonds along the way. The other thing that Ambience has is a light, so it turns on full lighting. So again, you don't need torches. Of course, don't want to use that in one place for too long, because mobs will come and spawn in the dark. They don't pay attention to the light. I did find two spawners adjacent to each other, but it turned out one of them was a spider spawner. But I built my base, or my lair as I'm calling it, around. I'm working on building a lair around that XP grinder. But just recently, I decided that I needed some pumpkins to build jack-o'-lanterns for pumpkin lights, and so I went out searching for pumpkins, which were not that much available. I then decided I'd given up on it and went to Nether to get back to my base, but again got turned around and popped out basically here. So that is the story so far. So now, but due to this, the nice little garden here, I have a little bit of a base. I have now pumpkins that I was looking for, and so now I can go back to there, down that direction. Go back to the Nether, and down there. Go back to the Nether, and back to, and this time get myself turned around the right direction, and journey back to my base. So go into the Nether. Nope, get the right. There we are, right direction. that's the story so far. I'm also going to do a video on building a XP grinder for zombies or skeletons. I've done some tweaks and some enhancements. I think it's worthy of a video. I hope you will watch that as well. If you do like these, the whole reason why I came back here, I apologize, is the Great Mochi whispered to me and asked me why I'd stopped doing videos, and that was all the encouragement I need to come back here. So if you enjoy these videos, please leave a positive comment, say yes, stuff you'd like me to do, stuff you'd like to see in 2B2T. I probably am going to eventually go off and do some exploring and so some other bases and other things around. My next one will probably be after I get back to my base and sort of a cribs, welcome my lair, so everyone can see what I've done. Show off my base, or subscribe if you like this so much. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.